Well, we are 2 full days now officially into summer, and what better time to talk about sunscreens and not frying yourself? It's time to lather it on. Let's bring in Dr. Srishti Sharma. Doctor, good to have you here. So, Northern California known for long, cloudless summers. Why is sunscreen so important to people in this part of the region?
You're right. Northern California does have long summers. In Sacramento in particular, we have over 270 sunny days every year. July is coming up. July has over 450 hours of sunlight. That's a lot of UV rays exposure for a person, and it's always important to use all that sunscreen so that you're protecting yourself against sun damage.
Okay, so we see younger people getting lathered up here. What should people look for when choosing a sunscreen? Is it based on maybe what their activity is?
A little bit, yes. It's such a great time to be on the market for sunscreen as a consumer because there are so many good options out there. What I would say is when you're looking for a sunscreen, there are three things that you need to look for. One, look for something that is broad spectrum, which means that it's covering UVB as well as UVA rays. The next thing you need to look for is an SPF, which is anything that is above say SPF of 30 is a good number to buy. And then it depends on your activities too. If you're doing some water-based activities, it's always good to buy something that is water resistant.
What does SPF mean specifically? And you mentioned 30 would be the base. Would higher be better?
SPF, it essentially means sun protection factor. Now, when you have something that is SPF 30, it means that that sunscreen is protecting you it's blocking about 97% of the UVB rays. SPF 50, on the other hand, blocks slightly more, just about 98%. So, yes, it is better to go higher on the sunscreen SPF number, but not really, because between 97 and 98, there's just a 1% difference. Honestly, the best sunscreen is the one that you're using consistently rather than chasing the SPF. It's better to go after a sunscreen that you will use.
The FDA has recently approved a different sunscreen. What is that? What did you find with that?
Yeah, so this is a bemetrazole. This is a sunscreen active ingredient that is, it's been introduced in the US. It has been approved by the FDA after 20 years. It's a new ingredient that's been approved after 20 years. It has been available in European and Asian markets for a very long time. The good thing about bemetrazole or BEMT is the fact that it covers UVA as well as UVB radiation. It is very stable, so it can be on the shelf for a longer time. It doesn't break down in sunlight. It just makes for a better sunscreen, experience, because then BEMT is able to make sunscreens lighter, which is not always the case in sunscreens that is available in the US. Having said that, what we have in the market right now isn't bad, as long as you're using it consistently. It's just better technology for Americans.
It's up to the user. I mean, it's out there, got to put it on. Dr. Srishti Sharma, thank you as always.